right, hello all you night readers. Welcome to Tarot Nights. It is good to have you all here. It's nice to see you all. I hope everyone is doing well. I am doing well. And it's good to have you for our Tuesday evening edition of Tarot Nights. So welcome. Let's get everybody in. Let's see what is going on and say hello to all my friends. Yvonne and Lisa, Freedom and Luna, Rebecca. It's good to have you all here. It is definitely good to have you all. So, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're all doing well. I do hope so. And all right, so let's get started. Let's get started, Yvonne. It's good to have you here. I hope things went okay yesterday. All right. So can you have a reading about your health? You certainly may, of course. Hey, Sailor Moon and Anna.K. It's nice to have you here. Anime God. So a bit of a story about your health. I think right now you feel like things are moving in a good direction. Things are moving in the right direction for you. And I'm thinking you got okay news yesterday, or at least you thought it was okay. It seemed okay. All right, that light is not doing the trick tonight, huh? That's a little better. Okay. So I do think that's a big deal, right? You are ready to go. You're ready to move forward. You just don't know which way to go. You're not sure which path to go down. You're not exactly sure what direction to take, right? You're ready to move, but there isn't a clear path to go. I think you have a lot of support from family members. I think everybody in the family is very supportive of the things that are going on with you and your health. And I believe that you will be successful in getting things back in order, right? I think you have confidence that your health is going to get better. I really think so. It makes me feel like, yeah, there is that whole idea of confidence. And yeah, knowing you, I know this makes you nervous. I know it scares you, of course. Health issues always are scary. But I think, you have the people around you, again, the support, and then the people right closest to you who are there to make you feel secure, to make you feel stable, to help you with all those feelings of being scared, being afraid, being nervous, being anxious, all those different feelings, right? Lots and lots of feelings. Too many sometimes. I think you're just holding on to all the different things that you know are going to come true. You know there are facts that are happening, right? There are things that are going on that are just, these are the facts. They're not going to change. Nothing you can do can change them. And I think you need to find the good in it and hold on to that tight. Because if you dwell on the negative, of course, then it's going to stick with you, that negative. But I definitely think if you hold on to what it is that is good, I think you'll feel much better about things. So that's what I got for you, Yvonne. I don't know. Does that sound about right? I hope so. How you doing, Bartman? Good to have you here. All right, so let's see what's going on for you, Lise. Oh, you know what? Your energy card tonight is happiness, Yvonne. It's all about happiness. And well, hey, that's a good thing. That's all you're looking for, right? You're looking for that happiness, I think, Yvonne. That's definitely what I'm thinking. All right, so Lisa, general reading. Don't forget, tomorrow night is Lenormand night. Is Lenormand Wednesdays. So I think somebody is trying to take something away from you. They're trying to take something away from you. They're trying to do it quickly. They're trying to do it because they're very immature, because they're not really they're kind of sneaky. Somebody around you, somebody in your general area, is somebody, not in your family, not in your little family, but someone around you is being sneaky. And that's the reason they're being sneaky, is because they're immature, and that causes, right, that immaturity and that sneakiness, well, that causes deception. That causes all the bad things that go along with that, right? Betrayal and lying, things like that. And well, I definitely can see where that could be going on in your life at this point. Just like I had for Yvonne, the Four of Pentacles came out for you as well. And again, it's all about holding on. Hold on to what you've got. Hold on to what's important to you. Because if you don't, right, then you feel sad. Then you end up feeling like you're on your own, and you're not, you're not really on your own. You're never on your own. That's never the case. But you can feel lonely and not be alone. That's for sure. There's always that. And I think that's what this is all about tonight, right? Someone around you. And again, this is not in your immediate family of the three of you. It could be in the larger Farrell family. I don't know. I'm saying it's not in the three of you, right? You and your partner and your son. But I would not go as far as saying that it's not in the larger Farrell family. It could definitely be somebody in that has been lying and cheating and deceiving everybody and deceiving you. So you just hold on to the things that you have, things that you know are good, so that you don't end up being sad. All right. That's what I'm getting for you. That's what I get. There you go. You're saving for winter. That's what you've been saving for. So what does that have to do with, the reading we had? Well, I think you've always got things saved up for yourself so that you can make sure that you get through any sad times or times like that without having any problems. And going through the darkness of winter and going through the darkness and cold that is winter, I should say, is definitely a time that you have to have yourself ready to go and ready to have a little bit of extra. Okay. So yeah, Lisa, I am not saying it's not family. I'm just saying it's not your family. It's not your little family of three. Hey, NV, welcome back. Thanks for being here. Philippa, hi, how are you? Tell me something, Philippa. I'm reading your question also. And is Dr. Conroy someone that you went to see as a physician? Or is he someone that you saw outside of his job and you not being a patient? Can you let me know that? I would appreciate it. You're welcome, Lise. Luna, it's nice to have you here. Can you please get a message from Spirit? Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's see what we get for you. Can you have a message from the spirits? Ooh. All right, so here's what I feel like the spirit needs to tell you. I think you need to know that you are. The spirits see you as, the ones that are around you at least, see you as someone who is alert and smart and thinking on their feet all the time. Somebody who always knows what kind of decisions to make and makes very good and strong decisions. But I think they're trying to tell you that things are changing in your life, right? Something is going to end so that something new can begin. And when that something new begins, well, then it's going to begin with a decision, right? You're going to have to make a choice at that point. And I think the spirits want you to know that they're going to be there to help you and guide you through that time, through this change, and through the decision process that you have. I think when you're done making your choices, whatever choice it is, I think it's going to be good, because it's going to be all about something new coming out of it, something new growing, something new moving forward, a new start, new potential, a very optimistic outlook. And these are all things that which are going to be good for you. They're all going to be good things for you. So I think these changes that are going on here especially, where you have to make decisions, are going to end up, the decisions you make are going to really end up pushing you in a good direction. They're going to push you in a direction that is, like I said, very optimistic, and make you feel good about the choice you've made. Things will grow. Things will be good in the future after you make this. And I think that's what the spirits are trying to explain to you. I think that's what they really want you to know. It's all about taking action, right? It's all about taking action. And I think if you do that, right, take some action. Once you make that decision, that's when the action starts. And that's when you're going to need to do something about it, about life and about everything. So that's what I got for you, Luna. Yeah, it sounds good. It does sound good. Freedom, what's going on? Are your new neighbors linked to the old ones? Are your new neighbors linked to your old neighbors? Philippa, if you're still here, please let me know. I am just trying to find out about Dr. Conroy. Is Dr. Conroy a doctor you went to see as a patient, or is he someone you saw outside socially? Hello, Aki-chan. How are you? It's good to have you. Thanks for being here. So, Freedom, how are your new neighbors linked to the old ones at all? Good night, Yvonne. We will talk tomorrow. I hope to hear from you. I'm okay. I hope I pronounced your name okay. I hope I pronounced it correctly. All right, Freedom. I don't know. I see good stuff. I don't see bad things. I really don't see anything bad. I see good things. It seems like only good things. The Page of Wands is all about being a free spirit, right? Maybe that's what these people are. They're just free spirits who are, maybe that's just not your cup of tea. I just call you Jan for short if I want. Okay. That sounds good. I think maybe that's just not your cup of tea, where they're very active people and they are very adventurous. I don't see any connection to the old people that were there. I do see where these people are happy about their life. They're happy about their family. They like the family that, they like having their family. They like the people who are around them. But I don't see where there's a connection. I think I think the neighbors, the husband and wife, or boyfriend and girlfriend, or whatever they are that are down there, the couple, I think, they have a very strong relationship. And I think they are trying to start something new. I think they're trying to start either a new family or having more children, something to that effect. And, maybe these are the reasons that are making you think that they're linked to the old neighbors. I'm not sure. I do see where you're sad about this, and you feel like, oh, you're a little afraid that things are going to go back to the way they were, like the old people that were there. But I don't think it's going to be that way. I just don't see it being like that. I don't really see anything that shows a connection between them. It's a woman and a child. A woman and a child. Well, I've got the lovers, and yeah, okay. It's not the lovers like that, but yes, a woman would love her child, of course, and I can't rule out the idea that she might have someone, a significant other, and they are still trying to have a more family, right? More of a family, but I don't see anything bad. I see where they have a lot of stuff. I think they have a lot together, this woman and her child. Like I said, I just think she's very adventurous, very free-spirited. Maybe that's just not your cup of tea in people. Maybe those types of people, because I think the last people were kind of like that too. So that's what I get for you, Freedom. That's what I'm seeing. All you want is comfort. That's all you want. That's all. You just want to feel comfortable in your own apartment. And you want the people downstairs to make you feel that way. I can understand it. I can absolutely understand it. I know how it was. I used to live upstairs when I had an apartment, and it wasn't for a long time. I didn't have an apartment for a long, long time. It was just about a year. And it was actually the very first apartment I ever lived in. I went right from my parents' house to buying a house and stuff like that. So, but I lived upstairs, and the people down below me were okay. They weren't, we weren't overly friendly either, but they kind of kept to themselves. But they had a daughter who was late high school age, and she was adventurous. She was a free spirit, I'll tell you. And yeah, when nobody was home, there was always something going on. And, I don't want that to be the case for you, but it's tough. I know it's a tough thing. Rebecca, how are you? Rebecca, will you be a famous singer in the future? All right, let's see what we get for you. Will you be a famous singer in the future? So I think you're feeling like right now you feel something has happened to give you the impression that you couldn't be a good singer in the future or a famous singer in the future. And I think that has made you sad, right? Kind of made you sad. It's kind of broken your heart a little bit. It's given you a broken heart to a point. And I think that's where you are right now. And I think that's why you're asking the question. But I feel like there's something protecting you from this broken heart, from this heartbreak, from this pain that is there. And I think you can move forward from it. Definitely can move forward from it. I think there's a lot of protection. I think there's a lot of, again, people or someone around you that's helping you move away from this, right? This can just stay over here, and the rest of it can is good. The rest of this is good stuff. I'm trying to think of the words even tonight. I see a celebration. I see, getting together for something that is a special event. And maybe that is you singing somewhere that is a big deal, some type of a bigger venue, some type of big place, not like some little small place, but someplace big, someplace that's important. I think you will hear, I think you're going to get a very clear vision, a clear idea of what is to come with your singing career, with your singing future. Because I think once you get that message, once you get that clear picture of what to do or what not to do, I think then you'll be able to share your gift with everybody, with the world, right? Share your gift with the world. And I think you will you will sing songs that remind you of your past, remind you of things that have happened to you in the past and in the in your life before. So that's what I'm getting for you. I think you could be a famous singer, or a singer at least of some sort in the future, for sure. I just think, I do see that celebration. So people celebrating for what you wanted and for you getting what you wanted at a special event. And that's really what pushes me there. And I do see you sharing a gift with someone else. And basically, I'm thinking, okay, maybe you're really sharing that gift with the world. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. Let's see what the energy around it is. If there's energy around it, it would be that. And what is that? There we go. Gathering inspiration. So that's what you need to do, right? You just need to gather some inspiration. If you gather inspiration, if you feel inspired, well, then of course you'll be able to easily move yourself into a better position and definitely be a singer, right? Be a singer. All right, let's see What else do we have? Anime God, you were wondering, can I tell you about your soulmate? Tell you about your soulmate. Is this someone you know or someone you've met, or is this you want to know about someone you may meet? All right, so let's talk about your soulmate. Philippa, I still haven't heard from you. So if you're still here, I need to know about Dr. Conroy. If he is a doctor of yours and you're a patient, or is this someone you've seen in a social setting? All right, so your soulmate is somebody that you didn't think you were looking for. This is somebody you really didn't think that you would be interested in. It's somebody completely different than your normal. Yeah, when somebody says to you, "Oh, that's," or when you say, "Yeah, that guy's not my type. Maybe he's not my type," or you know, something like that. Well, you know what? The person who ends up being your soulmate is going to be somebody who is not your type. However, he is going to come in and sweep you off your feet like your knight in shining armor, just like Prince Charming. And I think he's going to make it so that you want to leave everything that used to be in the past in the past. You don't want to go back there. You're going to move forward. You're going to get out of this, get out of the past and move forward and never look back at things. Right? You're at a turning point right now in your life. And I think things are changing. And that's what you want. You want things to change. You don't want things to be the same. Maybe the type of person that you've been finding and stuff like that, maybe that type of person has been really not right for you. And now when you find somebody who is right, or someone who is different, completely different than what you've ever looked for in the past, well, then you will then be happier because this is somebody different. This would be someone who is different. I think the two of you would work together well. I think you'd cooperate well. I think you could be I think there's a lot of potential, and I think there's a lot of creativity between you and this person who will be your soulmate. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm getting from it. Like I said, when you think of people who are not your type, one of them is going to end up being your type. Okay? Let's see what the energy around that is. Confusion, yes. You feel confusion. You're confused now because now I've confused you. Right? Huh? What? Ruh-roh. Yeah, I think that's exactly where you are at this point, Anime. Is confused. I think I have made you feel that way. All right. All right, Philippa, I am going to move on past your question because I haven't heard from you. And I've been trying to get an answer to a question before I can do the reading. So, all right, so NV, how should I travel with my mom or stay here? I don't like some of my relatives in the city she's going to, and you will have to see them if you go. So you're wondering if it'll cause drama or not. So should you travel with your mother or not? Should you travel with her or not? Hey, Destiny. I did not see you come in. And Kokian Meme, how are you? Your initials are N.A. Yes. All right. So, NV, should you travel with her or not? Let's see what we get here. All right. Should you travel with her or not? It's very interesting. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes, you are going to travel with her, and you should. You should save money. Save up your money to do this, because, of course, it's not going to be free. It's not going to be cheap. It's never cheap to move or to travel with someone, or travel at all. So start saving up some money. But I think you and your mom are going to be, again, a good team together. I think that, if things don't go exactly the way you want them to with other family members, I think she's going to bail you out of the problem. I think she's going to help find a way to get you out of it, or to just to make an excuse why you're not actually somewhere. But I do see you going on a trip with her, right? I see you going somewhere of a distance. It looks like, some sort of a distance away, but it does look like that you're going to have a good time. Looks like you're going to have some fun. Looks like there's going to be people there who will be happy to see you. And I have to say, after all is said and done, you just may meet somebody there who is Mr. Wonderful for you. Again, your knight in shining armor, that Prince Charming for you. So I do think, I think not only will you travel with her, but I think you're going to be happy that you did. I really think you're going to be happy that you did travel with her. But you can see that here, right? The traveling, having a good time. And then you can see this guy. So keep an eye, keep that in your mind. Follow your mom, follow her leadership. That's it. Follow her leadership. I don't think she's going to lead you astray. Yeah, see, you would never thought of it. If you're staying in the same country, of course, countries can be big, and that could be still a distance away. But I have to say, that could be a good thing for you. So, yeah. All right. Let's see what else we've got here for you. Let's see. Where are we? There we are. Oh. So, call you Chan for short. I will call you Chan for short. Destiny, it's good to have you. T. Wilmore, it's nice to have you here. So you got a question, how does your crush currently feel towards you, and is he going to open up to you? Well, so how does your crush currently feel, and will he open up to you? Will he finally tell you that he has a crush? Somehow or another, you already know it, though. How do you know already? We got a lot of doctor questions. Oh, yeah. Sakshi, how are you? He knows. Okay, so he knows how you feel about him. And you want to know if he feels the same. And if he does feel the same, well, then you want him to tell you, of course. Good. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad you're doing well. Thank you for putting your question up there. So what is going to happen here? Just call me Chan for short. All right. So does your crush currently have feelings for you? I think this is really weighing heavily on your mind. It is a burden to you. It's making you feel like, there's a lot of baggage that's coming along with this person. And that's really playing tricks on you. It's playing tricks on your head, right? Because you really like this person and you just don't know you just don't know, right? You don't know how they feel because they won't tell you. But I have to say, the Ace of Wands tells me there is new potential. There is a new energy around you and around this person. And I think there's going to be a big change in the way that the two of you are communicating with each other, right? I think, is this somebody that you work with or go to school with to some point? You either did or you do right now, because I think that you feel very determined. I think you feel very dedicated to this person already. And I think that, they are someone that you are close to at this point. Again, somebody you work with or someone you go to school with, someone who is close to you. They know how you feel. Okay, so you've known them since 6th grade and now you're in high school. So there you go. That's interesting, right? Isn't that interesting? Because that's exactly what this is telling me here, right? This is the card all about hard work or work itself, or again, you can stretch it out and be school. And of course, obviously in your case, it is school, that you have known this person. And like I said, yeah, it is somebody you have known through school for a while. So yeah, I think they know how you feel. I think he knows how you feel as well. I think your head is kind of swimming in the whole thing, which kind of brings you down. But there's a lot of potential. There's potential for change. And that potential for change is good for you because it's going to change the way that this person thinks about you. They're going to think differently about you. They're going to see you differently, and they're going to feel differently about you. So if you didn't think they were real interested in the beginning, I think it's going to start turning in a better direction for you. So Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That is definitely what I'm getting for you. But I really nailed it on the head when I told you this is somebody that you either work with or have been going to school with. And I knew that for sure. It's all about loyalty. It's all about loyalty. And I think you need, right? You need to know that that's the case, right? You want to be loyal to them, but you want this person to be loyal back to you. And I certainly think that once you get that communication started, I think the loyalty between the two of you will grow. So things will be good. Things will be all right. I think they'll work out in a good way. I definitely think that's the way, right? That's the way to go about it. So, good one. Very good one. Destiny, how does Kay feel about you as of now? How does Kay feel about you as of now? How does Kay feel about you right now? All right. How is Kay feeling about you right now? Ooh, come on. Focus, focus. Come on. It'll focus eventually. I'm going to tell you right now, I think Kay feels like there's a lot of conflict between the two of you. Something is going on that is not going real great between the two of you. And I don't think you're seeing eye to eye on things. I don't think Kay is someone. There we go. I don't think Kay is someone who is seeing things the same way you are. And that is difficult because you're trying to feel relief from the situation and you're trying to restore this situation. And I just don't see it, right? I see where there was a couple that used to work together, that used to cooperate with each other. And that's great. But I don't see that anymore. I see where there's been distance put between the two of you. And I think that's how Kay is feeling right now. He feels like there's some kind of struggle between the two of you, and you can't see eye to eye on things anymore. And that is putting the distance, really putting a distance between both of you. Yeah, you just want to feel relief. You want to restore things back to the way they were. Back to the way they were when everybody worked together and got along together and got, and did things as a team, when you had the potential to having the relationship that you wanted to have, and now that potential is kind of gone. Everything is gone. Everything is moving away. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Destiny. I'm sorry to say. Seeing inside, and that's what you need to do. You need to look inside yourself and see what it is that what's changed. What has changed? Is it you? Is it him? Or, is it you? Is it K? Or is it both of you? Or is it, maybe you just don't have that commonality that you used to have. So look inside yourself and find what it is that's going to work best for you, and don't worry about anybody else. Okay? Awesome. Yeah. All right. So let's see what else we have. We've got... Oh, where are we? There we are. So T. Wilmore, how are you? I hope you're doing well. All right. Can you ask, how does Matt feel about you currently? How does Matt feel about you currently? How does Matt feel about you currently? Oh, let's see. How does Matt feel about you? Maybe he feels like the sun. Or not. I don't know. Maybe he feels very comfortable with you. Maybe he feels like he knows he can depend on you. I think he has very realistic goals and expectations, and I think he is just having some issues with being bored at this point. And I think that's a lot of people's issue anymore, right? Is all about being bored. But I think you can understand that whole idea of not having any real drive, no feeling of being grounded at this point, right? In your case, of course, you just want to be nurturing and generous to Matt, because that would help him feel better towards you, you think. And he's a bit indecisive about how he's exactly feeling, but he is, he is a very sympathetic person, and he also is very generous. So I think that's how he's really feeling about you right now. I think he feels like he could be very dedicated to you. He would like to push himself to make things work with you. And, I think he would do that until he got everything right, until things were or seemed perfect. So I think that's how Matt's feeling about you right now. That's what I'm kind of getting for you. And I think that's all you got to do, right? Is weather the storm. You just need to weather the storm. If you think things are not going great, or you think things are, not moving in the direction you want, then you just have to get through it, right? You got to get through the sad and tough parts and things will and can get better if you weather the storm. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. So, Sakshi, how are you? Should you connect with Dr. Siddhartha and tell him that Cloud9 Hospital, hold on, is having a job opening, so that conversation will get started between us, because he doesn't even know you, but you want to know him. Is that what I'm getting? You are looking to know him a little bit more. Is he someone you are interested in? All right, let's see what we get for you. Is he unemployed right now and he's looking for a job? You want to talk to him and you're interested in him. Okay. You want him to be your knight in shining armor. Of course. All right. So is he looking for a job? No, he is currently working with AIG Hospital as a medical superintendent. Okay. You got the King of Queen and Cups right there on the end. That's an interesting couple. As you can see, they are almost in the exact same position. So right now, I think you're anxious. I think you're nervous. I think you're a little bit scared to reach out to this gentleman and this doctor. And I think I can understand why, right? I can definitely understand why you're not sure that he will treat you well. You're not sure if he will take your call even, right? Because it's a little weird, because he doesn't know you. He doesn't know you, and he doesn't know how you know him. But there has to be a connection between the two of you to some degree. He knows you somehow, or you know him somehow. So that scares you, and that makes you feel like maybe you won't get a fair shake. So I think that, that makes you nervous. I do see where there is, if you do reach out to him, I think there could absolutely be an emotional connection. And I think that would be exactly what you're looking for, right? Start off with some type of an emotional connection or a close friendship, just something small to start, right? Because right now he doesn't know anything about this, so he wouldn't be able to make a decision at this point. He wouldn't be able to he wouldn't move in the direction that you are looking for, because he doesn't know that's what he's supposed to do, because he doesn't know that you like him. Right? And I don't know how you would ever work that into the conversation, because it just doesn't seem to work. Even with the Queen of Cups being here, talking about a successful and happy relationship, having some emotional healing, and some magnetism between the two of you. I still don't think he would know enough to move in your direction at this point without having some kind of another idea that that's what else is there. What else is around? Why in the world are you getting in touch with him if he's, when he doesn't know you? So that's what I get for you. I'm just reading exactly what you just said. That too, he is in a senior position. And is this option going to work for you? You just want to get things, you want this to get started. I don't know that it would I don't know this would do it. I don't know that this would do it to get things started. Right? You got to use your intuition. Got to use your intuition. But I don't know that this would get things started. I know, Kokian. I just think that I think you need to let them know that you are going to, that there's something between you, that you have an interest in him, and that's not the way that it's not going to work that way for you. If you tell him about a job, he's not going to know who you are, and he's never going to know that you're interested in him, because that's not going to come up. And it would be very awkward if it did. So I think maybe there's a different way of going about that for the being interested in each other part. So, all right, I am on my final free reading for the night. Red Sea, will these people leave me alone since they have no way to contact me now? You're very welcome. Thanks for being here. I hope you were able to subscribe and get notifications. All right. Cookie-Ann, they are... Cookie-Ann, my questions are chosen at random, so you didn't get skipped. If you want to guarantee a reading, the only way to guarantee a reading is by making a donation. Otherwise, yeah, I have more questions than I have in an hour, and people don't all get their questions answered, unfortunately, every single night. I try to do as many as I can in that hour. And I do have private readings to do tonight after this show is over in a little while, so I don't have a whole lot of time. But if you wanted to make a donation, I would be able to stay around and do your reading for you. But otherwise, you come back tomorrow night, you could try again. You just got to get here. I would say get here earlier, right? Yeah, get here early. So, will these people leave you alone? They have no way of contacting you now. And you start off with the Four of Swords, which is all about you taking time for yourself and having time to rest and relax and feel better, right? That's what the Four of Swords is all about. You can see that. It's all about resting and relaxing and being in a better place. I think you are, I think you searched for the strength that you felt like you needed. You knew that it was there, and you ended up getting rid of these people, right? They caused you anxiety. They caused you lack of sleep and a very overactive mind when they were bothering you. But I think you got the last say, right? You got justice. You got justice, and you made things so that they can't get in touch with you now. So yeah, I think they will leave you alone. I think you are very smart, and I think you are, think on your feet. I think you are, I just think that you made a decision and you stuck to it. You were very decisive about it. And I think that is exactly what people are going to see in this, right? They will leave you alone because you were very decisive about what you wanted and what you told them and how you took care of it. So that's what I get for you. All right. The energy around that is, it was a hairy situation, right? A hairy situation. Yeah. So I think that's saying it mildly, right? That's putting it mildly. It was a hairy situation. But now they have no way of contacting you, so that is a good thing. All right. So thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is our Lenormand edition of Tarot Nights, and I hope to see you there. Make sure tomorrow night for Lenormand, you really want to have very specific questions, not just general read questions. You want specifics because those questions and those answers from the Lenormand deck usually are very specific answers. So, all right. I hope to see you all tomorrow night, 6:00 p.m. for our Lenormand edition of Tarot Nights. And I will see you all again tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye now.